Hi, this is Mitch Mitchell of I'm Just Sharing. I've been making a lot of videos lately. On my business channel, I've actually made videos 7 days in a row. There were a lot of people who had, I can't remember what the acronym was. But anyway, they made a video every single day for April, and then some people made a video every single day for May. Well, for my business channel, I'm trying June. I don't know why I'm doing it by myself. Maybe just because I'm one of those types. I don't know. And I'm rocking this white hat tonight because I bought this hat to try to protect myself a little bit from the sun because the sun is intense down in the south. And I'm not sure if it's going to do it or not. It did protect me from the sun, but I still overheated. But that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this thing about videos. Now, there are some people who think the only reason you should make a video is, one, if you are going to make money off of it, definitely make money off of it, or two, if you can make a video where you're going to get a lot of views. You just never know whether someone is going to watch your video or not. In my opinion, it shouldn't matter. If I did everything for the sake of trying to get all kinds of people interested in it or whatever, I'd never do anything. I wrote a book on leadership back in 2002. I actually got it published. Well, okay, I self-published it in 2004. And I've sold some books. I've given some away. I've pretty much made my money back, but I've still got a bunch of books sitting at home. And the thing is that it's something I can take with me when I do speaking engagements, and I can put them out there, and I can give some away. I can possibly sell some. I sell it electronically off of my business website. So should I say, well, geez, you know what? I'm not going to make $1 million off this thing. Why write it at all? No. You don't do that. You put things together because, one, they give you credibility in a field, and two, it can always be out there so someone can learn something. You just never know. And that's the thing about making videos. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons, and it's probably going to include a couple of those in some way, of why you should be making videos or why you should continue making videos. The first one is it does build up a professional portfolio or something. There are some people who suddenly end up being an overnight discovery, and all kind of people find them. And when people find you, they want to know what else there is about you. And so having some other things that people can watch or read or whatever is always a good thing. And who knows? You could be the next big star, or people could invite you to speaking engagements or whatever, and it's because you have all those other videos out there. So that's number one. Number two, you might be able to corner a market. Now, I put this on a different video when I was doing videos with the Hot Blog Tips group, Brian Hawkins and Cheryl Locke, and I mentioned that if you can do a video on something that no one else has ever done a video on, you can pretty much corner the market. In my case, being a healthcare finance consultant, I did a video on something that's called a chart. Now, if you're interested, you can go visit the business site, which I'm going to do a link to. It was the very first video I ever did. It's called the Chart Master. Turns out no one else had ever done one. So I did this video, and it got a whole bunch of views from people who were interested in this type of thing. Which I figured there had to be a lot of people, even though they had no idea what it was. People heard about it on the news, and it's sometimes a big deal. And the news always gets it wrong. They just always get it wrong. So I decided to tell people exactly what it was. And that video got a bunch of views, and I did a couple others related to that, and they got a bunch of views. So you could corner the market, and now it's something that you're kind of known for. The third one is it might go viral. I did a video the other day, last night as a matter of fact, and I was talking about racism, and we know that people really hate talk about racism, but in this case, I talked about this guy who filmed this woman screaming all these obscenities at him and all these racial slurs just over and over, and he filmed it, and he put it up, and next thing you know, it's got 3 or 4 million views in just a few days. Who knows? Now, if this guy is one of those people who knows how to create content, he's now got a built-in market of people who are going to visit the site, and then they're going to want to see other stuff. If that's the first video he's ever put up, who's going to care? So it could go viral, and you could have your 15 minutes of fame, or if you know what to do with it, you could make more. Next thing, you can add it to a blog or a website or maybe some other things. You can embed videos. I embed some of my videos into my blog posts. I embed other people's videos sometimes into blog posts. And anytime someone else is willing to promote you and you didn't ask for it, that's a good thing. It's just great. Man, it makes it easy for you. yes, there are some people who know how to code videos into a blog post or whatever. I never could figure that out. I probably didn't care because it's just easier to upload a video to YouTube or create a video through Google Hangout, which is what I'm doing right now because I'm out of town, and then upload it and then take the embed and put it in. It's just so much easier. I don't know if the other sites do that same type of thing, but it's just so much easier. And here's the last one. The last one is it gives you practice of speaking in front of others. I can't believe how many people I run into who say, oh, I'm just scared of speaking in front of the camera. I'm sorry, it's just you. Look at this right now. My camera is sitting on top of my laptop. For most people, the camera is sitting right in front of the laptop. Nothing says you have to put it out live or show it to anyone else, but if you can't talk to something that's sitting right in front of you, then how can you talk to anybody else? This is great practice. It's a great way to, you know, learn your skill a little bit better. I can't equate it to speaking in front of audiences because, truthfully, I've done that. I've done that in 9 different states. And when I've got speaking engagements or presentations, I actually rehearse that. I actually get up and I walk throughout the room and I look at the different mirrors and I look at different angles. And this way I try to make it seem like I'm speaking in front of an audience. Well, when you're doing a video, unless you're one of those lucky people that has the camera on the stick, you know, it's kind of hard to simulate that. So you're pretty much just sitting down. And it's not that I don't at least give a quick rundown of my points or different things like that, because, you know, right now, for instance, I wrote my points down. I've got it sitting right up here on the laptop so that I wasn't going to forget any of the points. But it's a different thing, you know, than speaking in front of an audience. And the truth of the matter is you don't have to be perfect in front of an audience, but you do want to have your flow down because you want to check your timing. Video is not as important. Yes, there are some people who say you shouldn't make videos over 1.5 minutes long. And then there's some who say, you know what, just make the video, you know, as long as it's got to be. I figure I'm like Mozart in this regard. It's as long as it's got to be, or it's as short as it's got to be. So there you go. Now, there's 5 things. And if you want to take those other 2 things, add those on. Don't make those negatives. Add those on there. You might make some money out of it. And you might get a lot of viewers off of something because you never know who's going to share what with who, you know? What's to say that maybe President Obama doesn't see this and say, hey, you know, Mitch Mitchell's got something on the ball. I think I'm going to share this with the Washington Post. Okay, I know that's not going to happen. But you never know. Someone could slide by who's got a lot of people they're connected to and say, I kind of like that guy. Maybe I like the white hat, so I want to share that with other people. And then other people pop over and they take a look. Back in the day where you could do video responses to someone, I did a video response to Lamar Wilson, and he actually responded. Next thing you know, I had a whole bunch of people from his channel come over just to check out the video that I did. It can happen. Sure, it didn't sustain, but I may have gotten some subscribers off of that. Who knows? You just never know. But truth of the matter is, like Wayne Gretzky said this, Michael Jordan said it, I don't know who said it first, but they both said the same thing. You never make a shot you didn't take. So, here's my shot. Are you ready to have a shot? I don't mean liquor. Do you want to have a shot at some kind of success? I just asked that question. Anyway, think about it. It's here. Comment. Let me know what you think. And I gave you the link to the business page. Take a look. You may find something you like. Y'all take care. Mitch Mitchell of I'm Just Sharing.